This video is a little bit different from the usual Ryan Reviews video, and today I'm going to tell you a short story about my experience during my Polytechnic days and how it relates to this video. When I was studying in Nanyang Polytechnic, I was about 16-17 years old, and I remember a slightly hunchback kid lugging around a really heavy Asus laptop and an external hard disk. Back then, I took a diploma in information technology, which I still hate, and all my project files, lecture notes, and games were either on my laptop or hard disk. Fancy cloud storage wasn't available back then yet, and it wasn't as popular. And at that time, I wasn't aware about the technical aspects of how a hard drive works. I didn't know that it's quite fragile, and I learned this the hard way when I heard mechanical ticking sounds coming from inside. That ticking sound marked the death of my hard drive, and in a few weeks, I couldn't access my files anymore. So I spent hours of anguish re-downloading my games, rewriting my lecture notes, and recording my project files, recoding everything, and I had to get another hard drive that had the same fragile issues. And this time, I took more care of the hard drive, definitely. So what's the point of that story? Well, it's to illustrate how technology has advanced in 10 years. Right here in my hand is a non-existent hard drive. I should get it. Right here in my hand is a SanDisk E60 Portable External Rugged SSD. It is smaller than the typical external drives, transfers data faster, and is way more durable. How durable, you say? Imagine this, if that 16 years old me was studying in Polytechnic right now, he would have chosen to buy this over a regular hard drive, even if it costs more and has way less capacity. Why? The reasons are simple. SSDs, which stands for solid state drives, are much less susceptible to physical damage. This is because fundamentally, how data is stored on the SSD and the hard disk is different. In a traditional hard drive, data is stored on a small stack disk, and an arm goes around to retrieve data. So there's moving parts in a hard drive, and moving parts are generally potential points of failure. In an SSD, everything is stored on chips. It is not a new technology. If you open up a thumb drive, you'll see those chips inside as well. The difference is that an SSD is much faster, as there's a component inside that acts like a librarian for all the data that's stored within. And this librarian actually dramatically speeds up data as it manages and catalogs where data goes into which sections. And there is no need for a moving arm to retrieve data, which means that data is retrieved almost instantaneously. So even if you do drop an SSD, chances are way lower that any data inside is damaged. But if you drop a hard drive, you may dislodge the mechanical arm or damage the disk or the structure of the hard drive. There are actually multiple points of failure that can occur from accidental physical damage. That's not to say that an SSD is damage proof. An SSD will wear out over long periods of usage, and if water seeps in, then jialat lah. But the benefits of an SSD also goes beyond all of this. The main and biggest part of this is speed. Most mainstream SSDs are so fast that they do not slow down even when you fill it up. Everything loads faster, generally speaking, and this improvement is quite noticeable. I'm a decent hobbyist photographer, and during my trip to Japan, I took a crap ton of photos, and each picture was about 50 megabytes in size. That came up to slightly over 40 gigs of data. To back all of that up, I made two copies, one in my laptop, the other in the SSD. And it took just under 1 minute to transfer all of it. That's actually insanely fast. In fact, it's so fast that I can even edit my videos and photos out of this SSD. So if you're ever interested in buying something like this but unsure if it's worth it, I hope this video helps you out. You can actually help this channel by subscribing and liking this video, share if it's useful, and if you want, you can buy me Kopi in the link below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video, or you can watch something else around here. See you guys around again. Bye bye.